Ivy Vega trudged sleepily into the breakfast room, slid into her chair, and rested her cheek on the cool stone table. She wished she was still in her coffin. Monday mornings were the worst. "Good morning, sleepy bones," her father said, placing a bowl next to her head. "Shh," Ivy murmured, her eyes closed. "I'm still sleeping." "It's your favorite," her dad coaxed. "Marshmallow platelets." Ivy peered at the little white marshmallows and maroon bits bobbing in their milky sea. "Thanks," she mumbled. Her father, already dressed for work in black chinos and a black pinstriped shirt with French cuffs, sipped his tea and picked up the remote control. "There is nothing better for a young person's dull morning mind," he said, "than dull morning television." He flipped through the weather and some talk shows before settling on the Morning Star. "Please, no," Ivy said. "Just looking at Serena Star's smile gives me sunburn." Serena Star, WOW TV's best celebrity reporter, had impossibly bright, bleached blonde hair and eyes that looked as if they'd been surgically enhanced to be permanently wide open in either adoration or shock. Lately, she'd been trying to cast herself as a serious journalist on her own morning news show, The Morning Star. Just the other day, Ivy had turned the TV off in exasperation after Serena had said, "Tell me, Mr. Senator, how does it feel to have a law named after you?" This morning, Serena Star was standing with her back to a small crowd of people, talking into her microphone. She was wearing a tiny blue suede miniskirt under a knee-length trench coat, and the look in her wide eyes said, "Shock." She was in a park, or maybe a graveyard. A scruffy, black-clad teenager stood beside her. Ivy's dad flipped the channel. "Turn back," Ivy blurted. "But you said—" "I know. Turn back," she repeated. Ivy could not believe her eyes. The boy standing next to Serena Star was none other than Garrick Stevens, the lamest vampire at her school. He and his bonehead friends, everyone called them the Beasts, were always pulling dumb stunts, like seeing which one of them could eat the most garlic croutons without getting seriously ill. They weren't nearly as scary as they smelled, but they'd been annoying since forever. What is he doing on national TV? Ivy wondered. "I think that's the local cemetery," her dad said. Ivy realized he was right. This was being filmed less than 5 blocks from their house. The camera panned over to an empty grave, and Ivy's dad turned up the volume. "Yesterday's small-town funeral went horribly wrong," Serena Star was saying off-screen. "Local deceased man, Mr. Alan Kuntz, was scheduled for burial here at the Franklin Grove Memorial Cemetery. As Mr. Kuntz was being lowered into the ground, eyewitnesses say that his casket creaked open." The camera zoomed in on a shiny, midnight blue coffin lying next to the grave. "In a bizarre turn of events, out climbed an allegedly live person," Serena continued. "Mr. Kuntz's widow immediately fainted and was rushed to Franklin Grove General Hospital for treatment." Serena Star's frowning face reappeared on the screen. "Friends of the family say that the person who emerged bore no resemblance to Mr. Kuntz and was, in fact, a teenage boy." The camera pulled back to reveal Garrick, who was licking his palm and then using it to slick back his hair. Ivy was frowning now, too. Garrick and his friends didn't know the meaning of the word discreet. They probably couldn't even spell it. Ever since they were little kids, Ivy had always been amazed at how close the Beasts routinely came to breaking the first law of the night. Vampires are never supposed to reveal their true selves to an outsider.